So I thought today I would just give you a little run through of how I would make a welcome email campaign for my business and just give you some ideas of how to get started. Sometimes that's hard to get started. Maybe you have a system that already does it. You have a CRM system that would take the emails and send them out for you. That's the easiest way to do it, obviously, is to have that CRM or some other sort of system. A lot of us have it in our business systems. Anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and start with GPT4 today and have it write me an email campaign to thank customers for their business and then to remind them of a couple things. And I'll just go ahead and do that. You can look over my shoulder as I do it and see if it's something, give you an idea. You know, it might be something you need, it might be something you don't need, but it'll just give you an idea of what you could do. So here we go. I'm going to go into GPT-4. I'm going to type in a little information about my business. Okay, so I've typed in some basic information here for the Maze Agency. I've had GPT-4 generate the first thank you note to the client for my email campaign. That's basically just a thank you for your business. And here's what we do. So it's recapping everything we're doing here, which took it right out of my story that I typed in. And then it's saying over the next few weeks, we'll be sending you a series of emails, which is what I want to create next. And if you have any questions or would like to discuss your insurance needs, and I'll type in my information there as I post that into my email CRM. So, you know, I guess there's two things here. One, maybe I don't like the way that sounds. Maybe I want it a little bit different. And I like to keep my stuff kind of less formal than how that came out. That's pretty formal. One of my mentors and one of the guys I work with is Frank Kern. And Frank's a copywriter. He does a lot of copywriting for various companies for their websites and their emails and stuff. And I like his style. I've tried to copy his style personally, and it's hard for me. He's a much better copywriter than I am. But let me just change this a little bit here, and we'll just say rewrite this in the style. Now, he's pretty well known of Frank Kern, and it'll be much less formal by doing it this way. So you see it just starts out even. Welcome to the family. Hey, and then just wanted to send you a quick note. Big thanks for choosing the Maze Agency as your go-to for all things insurance. Now, I kind of like that better. It's more my style, and I will still go in and change this a little bit, but it's much less formal, and it's much more fun, and going to be simpler probably to understand for more people. But I think this will be a really good first email to send out to people, and I may use this pretty much as it is with just changing a few things just to make sure. And you can find other people. I mean, if you know a certain writer that you like, you could say right in the style of James Michener or whoever. I can't even think of many writers right now. Napoleon Hill. Yeah, I've got Napoleon Hill's book here. Anyway, you could change that response however you want. So I'm going to then go into, and I'm going to say write a second email that will go out 14 days after the first and discuss. Now, I think, normally when I'm doing insurance, I'm doing home and auto up front. So I want to come back and wrap around and talk about the importance, I can't type, of life insurance for family members. I still can't type. I don't. Get A's in typing. Okay, let's just see what that turns out. Probably still keep Frank's voice, I would guess. Looks like it is. Keeping the idea it's a family, that we're helping you out here. Kind of important stuff here. I'm liking what it's saying so far, and I'll probably just have to change this a little bit because so far it's been pretty good. Now it may get stuck here, it may get busy, and if it gets stuck, then you can just tell it to continue video. So this is a great example. Again, GPT-4 got busy. It had me stuck there for, 2 or 3 minutes. I shut off the video and I just restarted it. But you can see I came back and I said continue. And it's doing that. So it's doing a great job there of finishing things up. And then we'll come back and we'll do a third email. I could follow this up, with as many emails as I wanted in my series. I think I told it originally I was going to do 5, but I think this is a great way to get started with those follow-up emails. It's got a lot of good information here that, normally I don't talk that much about life insurance, so I think this is a great way just to put the subject out there. It's something that it needs to be talked about. It's important because something bad could happen and it's not a good deal. Let's see, what did I tell it here to start with? I told it we were going to write new client series of, okay, so I didn't give it a number. So let's give it one more email here that will write the third email. Okay, so now I've written my little next one, my third one, write the third email in the follow-up series is going to be sent 3 months after the original sale. This email should focus on the need for umbrella insurance. There we go. Let that go and have it generate a third email for us. And you could continue on with this with as many as you need or want. I would probably at 3 months, I would probably start them into a renewal cycle. So I'd write some renewal emails that would focus on your renewals coming up, or, let's make sure we have everything cross-sold in my business. That just means we have home, auto, and umbrella. So the importance of all three. And I just continue that until their 6-month or 12-month anniversary date. However you do this in your business, it's up to you. But I think it's really important to follow up, and it'll make something different, and people will appreciate getting those touches from you. They may, some of them will drop out and say, we don't want you to ever email us again. But in general, I can tell you that I get a lot of opens. The other trick that I use, or not trick, but the other thing I use is I make videos for these. So there's a video on top that goes through the things. And I'll do that. I might try to do that with Pictory. That would be different. In the past, it's always been me talking. But I get a really good response rate, open rate, when I do talking. And then I quite often will get a note from the client, as they've looked at that email and saw that video, they'll send me a note and say, hey, I want to talk about this. So anyway, there's a great idea, a great way to use ChatGPT or GPT-4, either one, for writing your emails for your email campaign on a follow-up. And it gives you a great start. Like I always say, I always go in and change these a little bit just so they don't sound like they're written by a computer. But I think GPT-4 in particular does a pretty good job of doing that. And when I go back and write it in the style of somebody else, in this case, Frank Kern, my buddy, it sounds quite a bit like me, because he and I are identical twin. No, we're not. Frank's a good friend, and being able to do this with his voice, I think, is a great way I can personalize it too. But, if I took that, let's just take that last one and, rewrite this in the style of Steven Spielberg. Is that how you spell it? Spielberg. Spielberg, he's the guy that wrote all the scary stuff, right? Spielberg, there we go. Let's just rewrite it in his style and see how it comes out, just for fun. I probably won't ever use it. Client's name, embark on an adventure with umbrella insurance. Totally different style, and it's really, it's going to be different, right? So, just read that. We're embarking on a journey on the unsung hero in the insurance world, umbrella insurance. Like an epic adventure with surprise twist, the extra layer of protection. That's cool. It's not really my style, but I think you can play with this a little bit. I don't know. Pick out your favorite author, have it rewritten in that, and then edit it from there. It's not going to violate any copyright rules by having them write it in your style. So anyway, kind of a fun one. Hope you're having a good day. Hope all is going well for you. Get in and play with GPT4. Get in and play with ChatGTP. It's some great stuff. It's a great way to build your business, to help you build those email campaigns, to build your social media marketing. And I'll get in over the weekend and build a few social media posts so that we can talk about how to do those too. But I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, give me a thumbs up and like it. And I'll edit this down to where it's not quite so long. I got it pretty long here. And I hope all is well. Enjoy the group. Get in and play. Let me know how it's going. Thanks.